Welcome. All right, we're going to do an emerald training tonight, which I'm really excited about because this is like the foundation of your business. Meaning, once you go emerald, you don't really need to know how to do anything else, basically. Okay, so first of all, like, what is emerald? When you are a brand new coach and you sign up, you are considered, like, if you go into your back office, it says coach as your rank. The next rank advancement will be when you hit emerald. And so emerald is when you sign up 2 coaches. That's it. If you're a brand new coach and you're trying to hit emerald, your first 2 coaches will automatically be placed on each leg because the structure of an MLM of any kind, including Beachbody, is that you have a right leg and a left leg, and you build those legs. And by that, I mean that every time you sign up a coach, they're either going to be on your right or your left. And so over time, you're just going to do that again and again and again. That's all it is. It's 2 coaches. You sign up 2 people. They can be either a discount coach, which is kind of like a VIP client, who's maybe somebody who just wants the discount, or they just kind of want to dabble, they're not really ready. Or it could be somebody who really wants to jump in and run the business and work with you and, do the things, all the things. It doesn't matter. They in the eyes of being an emerald, it just means that they are signed up as a coach. And again, it doesn't matter if they work, it doesn't matter if they don't work, whatever. So that's all it is. So why is it important? The first reason that it's important is it opens up a whole new way for you to earn income. So when you first sign up as a coach and you are signing, like, say you sign up somebody who's just as a customer, you earn a commission. And every time you sell a challenge pack or you sell Beachbody on Demand or Energizer, Bevy, or Shakeology, you're going to earn a commission. But you're also going to see that, like, when you go and fill out a share cart, it shows something called PV, and that's a volume amount. And so when you become an emerald and any rank above emerald, you're able to earn a residual income based on the volume that your each leg produces. So when you hit emerald, that opens up that whole new opportunity for you to earn income in a whole new way. So not only are you going to be earning commission, which is 25% on all the products, 40% on Nutrition Plus, and 40% on Beachbody on Demand. And I don't know what it's going to be when they come up with, like, the live stuff and the mix bike. But for now, 25% on products, 40% on memberships. You earn volume. And so that volume will, you'll essentially have a strong leg and a weak leg. But every time you cycle in volume, basically that just means that you have earned enough points from people earning, purchasing on either side for you to cycle. And so it's 200 points on your strong leg, 100 points on your weak leg. And Beachbody does all of that calculation for you in the back office. That's not something that you have to keep track of, but it just means that when your rank says emerald, you are now able to earn that second amount of income. The second thing it does is, when you're an emerald coach, for every month that you hit Success Club, you're going to start earning free customers from Beachbody. So for Success Club 5, which is basically 3 challenge packs, 3 home direct orders of Shakeology, every month, you get free customers from Beachbody. And these are people who, like, randomly sign up, not with a coach. They go onto the website, they sign up for Beachbody on Demand, or they, order something. Those people will be placed under you. And it doesn't matter, like, it's doesn't matter if you're a brand new coach, doesn't matter if you're a 15-star diamond coach, you've been doing the business for 10 years, it's all in the same pool of people. So that having an emerald rank allows you to get those free customers. And that's free stuff. I just had somebody who I'm pretty sure they were one of my very first customers, randomly order an annual Beachbody on Demand. That's $40 just because they were assigned to me in my back office. I've never talked to this person, but I get to earn the commission from them because I earned them when I hit Success Club and because I was an Emerald coach. Um, and then basically, the other reason that it's really important is it is, again, the foundation of your business. Your business is going to be built by you hitting Emerald again and again and again and again and again. And all that is signing up 2 coaches, signing up 2 coaches, signing up 2 coaches. So depending on your goals, you could be hitting Emerald, you hit Emerald every month. Or if you're really, if you're very ambitious and you have big goals, like hitting Emerald every week, that would be 2 coaches a week. But that would be essentially just hitting Emerald again and again and again. And so duplicating that, and I'm going to give you some ideas here about how to do it here in this first, kind of like Emerald in 24 hours. But again, this month, or whatever your goals are, I'm going to give you some ideas about how to hit Emerald now, 24 hours or 20, here we go in the next couple of weeks, so that you can be at that rank, so that you can start building your business, so that you can start duplicating that every month. So how do we do it now? The first thing is to be totally on fire about your business, your journey, your health journey. You are on your own fitness journey. If you're doing fitness, for me, I haven't done fitness in 5 months because of some personal health issues that I've had. I'm getting slowly back into it now, but I have been on fire about my nutrition. I have been committed to it. I have been drinking my Shakeology every day. I use all of the products and I talk about them all the time. And people know that that's what I'm about. I drink Shakeology. I drink Energize. I use Hydrate. I drink Bevy. I use Effie Bevy. I drink the collagen. I use the bars. We have Daily Sunshine. Like all of these things, I know about them. I use them. Pretty much the only thing that I've never used is a creatine, but I'm a woman. We don't typically use the creatine. But all of these things, I can speak about them and I have experience with them and I love them because I use them. And that's the very first thing, is you have to be getting your very own results and sharing about them. 3-day refresh. I do that all the time, like probably every other month, I'd say. So I do it pretty frequently, and because it makes me feel so good and I love it and I talk about it and I share about it all the time. Have goals in your health journey that you are working towards and show people what that looks like. So yes, this can be kind of like a longer term thing, but if you really truly are in it on your own health journey, people are going to see that. They're going to see the light come on in your eyes because you are seeing those results. The second thing is to really talk about your story and your journey. You are not Beachbody. You are Liz. You are Risa. You are Kelly. You are not Beachbody. You have your own story. You have your own passions. We're a camping family. We have a camper that we got last year. I talk about our camping trips. I have houseplants that I love and that I'm like falling back in love with. I have my own health journey. Like I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia earlier this year. And so I'm working through that and I talk about it. I talk about, spirituality, mental health, like all of these things that are important to me, my kid, my dogs, my family, all of those things. Beachbody is just part of it. I love nutrition. I love being on the fitness journey. I follow a vegan lifestyle. People pretty much know that about me because I talk about it all the time and I talk about these little like snippets of my story. But you have to share who you are and share your story and then talk about how health fits into that. Talk about how coaching fits into that. And then share about it daily. Talk about it in your stories, talk about it in your posts, whether it's the business or the fitness, you have to be talking about it every single day. Because if you're the kind of person who you come out once a week and you say, I did my workout today, people are like, great, she's somebody who works out. Cool. They have to know that you can help them. They have to know that you have a business that you run. Don't be afraid to talk about the fact that you are a business owner. Don't be afraid to talk about the fact that you run a challenge group, you have accountability groups, you're helping people get results. These are the people you've helped get results. These are their stories. Share all of that. Share, literally anything you can. Ask for testimonials in your accountability groups. Or, if you don't have your own group yet, get in a group that your coach is running and have your coach, see if your coach will help you get some, testimonials that you can share. What I do is like I'll screenshot like the words of somebody who's, made a post in one of the challenge groups, and I'll ask their permission. I say, "Hey, can I share this on my stories?" And if they're like, "Yeah, go ahead," great, and I will. If they're not so hot about it, like I'll say, "I'll keep you anonymous if you don't want people to know who you are." And you can like, scribble out their name and their picture and just share something, inspiring that, maybe they have a non-scale victory that they're talking about. Maybe they were able to play with their kids, or their pants, are falling off because they've lost weight. All of these things, talking about them in our stories, it shows people that it's called social proof. And it's the coolest thing, because basically it's like we let other people do the talking for us, where we say, here, I help people, and this is what they are giving me feedback saying. They're saying I am getting results because they're doing basically what you're doing. They're following a nutrition plan, they're drinking their Shakeology, they're using their Recover and Energize, they're doing a workout program, and they're getting results because you have touched their lives, and you are allowing them the opportunity to be in this amazing group where they feel supported and are able to get these results. So share about that, because social media is our storefront, right? We can't have our doors open, at random hours every few weeks and expect to have a booming business. It's like if you had a brick and mortar business and you didn't have set business hours and nobody knew when you were open, and people would just stop coming because they don't know what to expect. So if you show up every day and you're constantly there, I mean, this is kind of disheartening, but in a way, like, I don't mean it that way. Very few people will see all of your posts, right? Like my mom sees all of my posts because she has 4 friends on Facebook and she goes to my page all the time. But other than that, very few people see all of your posts. And so if you feel like I don't want to talk about the same thing again and again and again, don't worry about it, because not everybody's going to see all your posts all the time. Plus, people need to hear the same thing again and again and again and again. It took me, no joke, like 6 months to sign up as a coach because I saw my coach talking about it all the time, like literally all the time. And every single time I'd read her posts, and I wouldn't like them or comment on them, because I noticed like when I'd like them, she'd like reach out to me and I'd be like, I don't want to talk to you. But I was there watching, reading, and I saw it again and again and again and again and again. If she'd posted about it once, I might have missed it. And I might have not seen it. So make sure that you're talking about it all the time. Make sure you're talking about the business, you're talking about your own journey, and you're talking about how you can help other people on their journey. That is so important, because if people don't know that you are there to help them, they don't know to come to you. They don't know that, you're going to be the one. Like you should feel annoying. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a way that it's like, what if somebody saw my post yesterday and I'm saying the same thing? That's what you should feel. But don't feel that way, because the people who are your people, they will eat that up. No joke. I was obsessed with stalking my coach. I read every single post. I didn't care. I knew her story every time she wrote it. And I could basically tell you her life story because I followed her that closely. And I would read every single post, no matter if she'd posted about the same thing the day before, because she was my people and I loved it. So that's the kind of following that you're going to create when you post constantly about your journey, when you post constantly about, different snippets of your life. People want to see that. They want to see, sorry. Sorry.
I had this happen to me on a call the other day, like with like a doctor, and I was like, "Hang on," while I hacked for like 5 minutes. So feel your pain.
Woo! I just get so excited. I forget to drink water and then I just die. Okay. Sorry. But create a, sorry. your goal is to create a story that people want to follow. So that's going to be like they want to know about your life. They want to know about your progress. They want to know about your struggles because they want to see themselves in your position. That's how you start to build that following. And all of a sudden, it's going to be so easy. You're going to be like, hey, I'm doing a group. And like all these people will be there and they'll all be ready because they all have been following you. So the next thing, how can we do this in 24 hours without dying? Okay, is be in your inbox more than you're on your social media page. You need to be, so yes, post every day or every other day. Be in your stories, like have a presence on your profile page, but spend more time in your inbox, having conversations, sending out invitations, following up with people, checking in, being friendly, getting to know people, sending birthday messages. You should, I feel like you should spend 75% of your time in your inbox and 25% of your time making posts, connecting on people's pages, doing your stories. Because there have been periods of time where I had like the bare minimum on my social media profile, but I was hitting Success Club 10, 15 because I was so deep in my inbox all the time doing the right activities. If you don't know what those activities are, um, I'm sure. So if you're on Kelly's team, I'm sure you guys have like a tracker, right? You have Josh's tracker somewhere. Okay, team page. Reach out to your coach and find out what tracker they want you to be using. If you don't have a tracker that you're using, or you don't know what to do, go into your back office. They've just added a button right at the top that says business activity tracker. You click on it, all of your business activities are there. It's a digital tracker that you can track. Follow a tracker, because when you're just kind of like "Meh," like not following a specific plan, it's so easy to get lost and just scroll your news feed and just get lost in stories and just do mindless activities that are not building your business and not helping you grow as a person, or grow your following, or grow your income, frankly, because that's what we're all here to do. So make sure that you have a tracker that you're using. Um, and if you're not doing 645, go do it. No joke. This program is going to be huge. I am so in love with it personally that I don't even know what to do with myself. And yes, it is amazing. And and if you, okay, let me rephrase that. If you don't love 645, don't do it, but give it a shot, because launches are huge. And if you're not going to do the 645 launch, create a launch of your own with a program that you do love. You don't have to rely on Beachbody. If you love Morning Meltdown, create a group specifically about that. Treat it like you would a launch of a brand new program that Beachbody is coming out with, and do your own thing with something that you love. Because if you're not 100% in love with what you're doing, nobody else is going to be either, because they can tell that there's no fire there. You have to be on fire about what you're doing, and you have to be so excited and so in love with it that people just like, they don't even care what it is. They just want to do what you're doing because you're so excited about it. So if you don't love 645, don't do it. You know, if I mean, I feel like that's the bottom line. It's like, do what you love and make sure that you are sharing that love, because it's kind of like people don't really care that there are 70 superfoods in Shakeology and that the name Shakeology is on the bag of powder. They care that we glow from the inside out. They care that our skin is better. They care that we have better energy. They care that, we're losing weight and maintaining a healthy weight. They care that we have the energy to play with our kids. They don't give a hoot about what's in the bag. They care about what it does for us, and they relate to us and our story. Same thing with our health journey. If you are not on fire, get on fire about something and talk about it and create your own launch. Okay. So that's what I got um, for this particular Emerald training. Do you guys have any specific questions? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to stop the recording and then we can just chat. Okay. So